For years, people would look at me and say, Chris, man, you got to start videotaping your live shows because if you do, you'll get more listens, you'll get more viewers. But you know why I didn't do it? I didn't do it because I was ashamed. I wasn't comfortable with being on video. As far as the microphone goes and the radio show, I was good to go. But you know what? I'm not ashamed anymore.
Portions of the day's programming are reproduced by means of electrical transcriptions or tape recordings.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
I am the one and only Chris Top.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
Broadcasting live from my lavish studio apartment.
The VCR and the DVD, there wasn't that a black back in 1970. We didn't know about the World War Web was a whole different game being played back when I was a kid. Wanna get down in a cool way, picture yourself on a beautiful day. Big bell bottoms and groove along here, just walking in style with a portable MP3 play. You can listen to the music on the Chris Top program. You can hear the music on the Chris Top program.
This is the Chris Top program.
And I am the one and only Chris. Oh, got to turn on the volume. Yeah. I'm the one and only Chris Top, broadcasting live from our lavish home studio here in sunny Clarksville, Tennessee, with an ocean view. How in the heck are you doing, world?
Say that for a year.
It's been a while. It's been a good minute.
That felt great. I feel like I'm Allie Top again.
It has been a year, dude. And I was a little nervous. I'm never usually nervous before a show because it's so routine for me, but I've got to admit, I was a little nervous this time. And
I tried not to even think about the show because I knew I was going to be nervous, but now I'm all excited about the Chris Top program.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, let's do this.
And there's lots of reasons to be excited too. We've got a lot going on. I can't play that, can I, without... Okay, if you're listening on the air, we actually are Facebook Living this too, and I was wanting to play the video, but I better not.
I'm trying to figure out how to work the iPad so that I can comment and not hear...
but yeah, just make me aware of the comments, and we'll try to actually respond to everybody.
Ruza says, "Damn, Allie, I miss you guys."
We miss you too, Ruza. No, Scott, it's just something I say, man.
I have to say this, though. I am very honored, of course, to be sitting next to and broadcasting alongside the man, the myth, the legend, the radio god, the man you wish you could be, but will never be, Chris freaking Top.
Okay, that's me. All right.
Yeah, that's you.
So the reason we're doing a show today, it's more than a test run because I was trying to get past my nervousness because it's been a while before we actually have a guest on the show tomorrow. I also want to talk a little bit about the weight loss and all of that stuff because if you're seeing me for the first time on the video, then you're like, whoa, is that even Chris? Well, basically, I lost a person. I've lost 120 pounds. I lost more than my wife, like more than she weighs. and there's actually a testimony to that, too, because I have a pair of pants on in a picture that were getting, I guess, too tight on me last year at this time. This day last year, the pants were too tight, but then Allie and I took a picture in the pants together. We both got into the pants and took the picture. And it wasn't easy.
No, it was scary.
You were mortified.
I didn't think that I was going to be so scared. And then all of a sudden it was scary. And I realized it was because I was in a tight space. I couldn't get out and I couldn't lean on myself for support. And it was freaky.
You felt trapped.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yep. Now, if you are listening to the show live, you can absolutely join us on ChrisTopProgram.com. We have a chat box down at the bottom. And we can follow that, and we can respond to you. We can also respond to you on Facebook Live. So we have all these different outlets now. You can comment on the Spreaker page, but I don't typically pay attention to that. So you may not be able to get through to us if you do that. I'm wanting to turn this on over here, but I don't want it to be. I don't want. I should have tested that before. Like,
right.
No volume on this thing because I can't really see the chat moving on it. But yeah. Okay. So anyway, so here we are. It's a year later. I started. How far back should I go?
I guess to where it all began. You should just start from the beginning.
1971. It was July 16th. No, I'd been miserable for a long time. I wasn't myself. I've always been a pretty optimistic, happy kind of guy, and I just wasn't myself at all. There were lots of things going on in my heart and my head, and I decided to make a decision, and it took a while. About 3 years ago, I went to the doctor, and the doctor basically said, "Chris, dude, if you don't lose at least 100 pounds, you're going to die." He didn't really put a date on it, but I was figuring I'd be lucky to make it to 55, and that's kind of what I've had in my head. So that definitely got me motivated for sure. And what I started doing was I started just kind of working out. Well, not really working out, but hiking on my own. Well, not on my own, but Allie did the hikes with me.
Unless it was like butt hot outside.
Yeah,
and
then
didn't go.
Then she didn't go.
I have an issue with the sun. And the heat.
Yep. So I ended up losing, I guess, over the course of a few months, I think 40 pounds, which was pretty good, and I was pretty happy with that. But then I kind of started getting lazy again, and everything kind of started falling back into old Chris mode. And I gained 30 pounds of that back. So I was like, dude, I got to do something because my back, my knees, everything is just screwed up. And and if you're watching this, let me say something real quick. I'm not trying to sell you anything on any weight loss program or anything like that.
Just himself, the radio god.
Yeah, I'm just talking to you. So, I mean, if this motivates you to lose some weight, then let me know because I think that's pretty cool. But anyway, I went to my chiropractor, and Dr. Allen, he said, man, Chris, the best thing that you can do for your back is to lose the weight. So they've got a special program there that they had actually just started. I guess I was probably one of the guinea pigs for the program. And I believe the first 6 weeks I lost 30 pounds. And then on my own, after that, I lost another, 50, 60 pounds. And then I actually did the program again. But anyway, all in all, I've lost a total of 120. And my goal is to lose about 20 more pounds because I found that when I'm right now, I weigh 221 pounds or something like that. I can play between 200 and 230 pounds. Like every 6 weeks, I can have cake and ice cream. But then I'll gain all this weight, and it takes me like a week to lose it. So my goal is to get down to 200 pounds, and then that way I can play between 2 and 210. And I think that'll be safe for me. Because, dude, we went to City Thrift.
Oh, yes.
That's one of our favorite places.
I love City Thrift.
Yeah, and they don't pay us anything to talk about them, but we talk about them all the time.
I think actually my whole outfit, this outfit's not from City Thrift, but this whole outfit was kind of thrifted together.
Yeah, my pants are. These are the pants I was about to talk about. Look, check it out. These pants right here, I went into to City Thrift to buy some size 36s because the 38s that I have that I got, I guess, a couple of months ago, were getting too, and I sound a little congested today because I'm getting a cold, but the pants that I got a couple of months ago were getting kind of loose. They were size 38s. Mm-hmm. So I went in there to buy 36s, and I walked out with 2 pairs of 34s.
Yes.
Yeah. It's amazing, and they are a little bit tight, but not where they're uncomfortable tight. So, and I found too that if I wear clothes that are a little bit tighter for me, then it kind of keeps me motivated. Because if I wore 2X shirts instead of extra large shirts, then they would be too loose, and I'd be like, I look fine. I don't need to lose any more weight. But when they're a little bit tight, it's like, I need to lose some more. So I think that's going to kind of help motivate me and get me to where I need to be, because I want to be at that 200 mark by CMA Fest.
Yeah.
That's my goal. Because I want to look nice.
Yeah, you want to look all poppin'.
Yeah. I'm looking at me on the video right there. It's crazy.
It's weird.
Yeah, and I don't even recognize myself sometimes. It's crazy. And I was telling you, it was last night.
It is weird. We don't look like the same people.
No, and you've lost 40 pounds.
Yeah, listen, I used to be wearing a size 13 pants, like in jeans, and now I wear a size 3. Oh!
That's a big deal.
It is a big deal. I'm so proud. Like, these pants.
You should be proud.
I'm like in between a 5 and a 3, but like a 3 fits me, and it fits me good.
Yeah, you should be extremely proud.
I am.
Yeah, there are so many examples I could give everybody, and so many things that I could talk about with the weight loss. And I know if you're my Facebook friend, I pummel you with this information all the time. And if you get tired of me, you can put me to sleep for 30 days. I'm totally okay with that.
Michael Wellborn says, I am still fat.
You know, Mike, I'm always going to love you no matter what size you are. I think he would have said the same thing to me, too. But, you know, just the little things like my Fitbit, I can get it like in the 7th or 8th hole. This is my 3rd ring that I've had since we started the whole process. And I just get these little rings now that, what are they called?
Silicone rings?
Yeah, I get the silicone rings now because I'm afraid to go out and spend a bunch of money on a new ring.
Somebody told me or asked me today if this was a new ring, like, because they've seen me with silicone so many times.
Yeah,
like, is that a new ring?
But there's so many changes, and one of the biggest ones that we talked about last night, I'll tell you what, we got to take a break, and then I'll tell you about one of the biggest changes when we come back. But we just got to say hi to Magnolia Emporium.
Yes.
Because if it wasn't for Randy over at Magnolia Emporium, the CMA Fest would be much more difficult.
Yeah, it
for us to
probably
do.
would be kind of like, not as fun.
Not quite as much fun. You're absolutely right. Okay, so here we go.
Did you ever think you could afford an interior designer?
No, way too expensive. Besides, I've got style.
If you had style, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Interior designers are for rich people.
Magnolia Emporium.
Magnolia Aquarium? Is that like for some crazy flower fish?
No, Magnolia Emporium. Randy's clients range from nurses and teachers to musicians, actors, and even some royalty thrown in there.
Ooh, I'd be on the royalty side.
You really don't have any swag, do you?
No, I don't.
That's where Randy comes in. He listens to exactly what you want, whether it's spoken or unspoken.
Okay, if you can read my mind, there's lots of things I don't want Randy to know.
No, he has a great feel for what he does.
Okay, where can I find Magnolia Emporium?
Just go to magnoliaemporium.com.
We want your space to reflect your success.
Yeah, so I'm going to hit Randy up for some money today. I'm going to send him an invoice for the T-shirts and the awards and stuff. And if you're thinking about the CMA Fest this year, and you're thinking about possibly being on the show, like as in an interview, or if you want to perform, you might want to think twice about it because it's going to be a little different this year. There's going to be a couple of twists. And I can't really talk about those yet.
It's a secret.
Yeah, it is a secret right now, so it's going to be interesting. But anyway, because we're not really on here to talk today about CMA Fest because that's going to be like
it's
every other show.
It's hard not to talk about the CMA Fest though, because it's fun.
It is fun. But one of the biggest changes that I've noticed, one of the coolest ones, I was telling Allie last night that I would always, when I walked through the house, I would always avoid the mirrors like I was a vampire. You know, I didn't want to look at the mirror. I just looked down. The only time I would really look in the mirror was to comb my hair or make sure my shirt was tucked in or something like that. I just totally avoided it altogether. Because
those were things you had to do because you had to make sure that you didn't look like a slob.
Yeah, and it was just out of sight, out of mind. Mm-hmm. You know, you don't think about it and everything's okay. Ignorance is bliss, right? Mm-hmm. So now, though, and I don't think this is vanity and I don't think this is pride, but I'll go by the mirror now and I will because I I can appreciate the hard work that I've done and everything that I want to say sacrificed to get to this point, but that's not right. Because all I've done really is just lots of gain and lots of stuff, lots of good stuff. Mm-hmm. Sacrifice doesn't seem like the right word.
No, because
I mean, what did I sacrifice? Soda?
Sacrifice. Like, that sounds so, like, fatal.
Yeah. And I mean, we eat pretty good, don't we? Mm-hmm. I mean, we eat a lot.
We don't
actually.
really have unhealthy food in the house. Like, the only time that I ever eat unhealthy food is when I'm with my friends or something.
Yeah. And when we're going to eat unhealthy, we plan it. So I think that kind of makes it okay because I know there's going to be consequences every time. So I plan it 2, 3, 4 weeks ahead of time. It's like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to totally destroy my diet this day or two. And then after that, this is how long it's going to take me to lose it again. And then I'm going to be back on track. And it works.
I get made fun of sometimes because, like, when I'll order a salad or something, I'll get comments like, that's the food my food eats. Yeah. You know who you are. You know who you are.
But, I mean, don't you feel better, though?
I do, yeah.
And you look so different, too.
I do.
I still got to post our before and after picture together.
Oh, no.
Yeah, because
that picture don't need to be on the internet.
Yeah, it's going to be. It's going to happen. But we've got a picture of both of us at my son's high school graduation.
And I'm disgusted with my appearance in it.
Yeah, it was several years ago. And of course, I was just giant. And then you were, bigger than you are now, for sure.
And I was wearing, like, a dress that was not flattering for me. Like, it wasn't. You ain't going to say anything because you don't want to make a bunch of hate comments.
But, I mean, at the time, it didn't look unflattering. It looked really good on you.
Now we look at the picture.
But now I look back at it. But see, when you're losing weight, your mind plays tricks on you. Because I know when I lost 30 pounds, I would look at my profile pictures on Facebook, and I thought, man, my face looks skinny. And then when I lost 60 pounds, I would look at it and I was like, dude, 30 pounds ago, my face still looked fat, but now it looks really skinny. And that keeps happening. There's like a cycle going because now I look back at even, 30 pounds ago from here at 90 pounds when I lost that much. I still looked like I was too big. So your mind plays tricks on you. I think it just kind of lets you see what you want to see. Mm-hmm. At the time.
So back then it was fine that I was wearing this dress because I was good looking.
Yeah, it's the strangest thing. And maybe you don't understand unless you've lost a lot of weight. But you have to document it too. I mean, if you ever decide to do it, it's so important to have pictures, so many pictures. And I know I fled Facebook with pictures, but it keeps me motivated. It keeps me inspired because I will 2 or 3 times a week, I will spend 30 minutes going back and just looking at all the old pictures and looking at my progress. And the video that I posted just recently too, and I want to thank Devin again for letting me use her song Fighter. And if you want to get that song, it's you can get it for like $1 on iTunes. But I used that for the background music in the video. But it shows my progress from the time we started up until now. And it's just amazing for me to go back and watch that. It's just it's so cool. And I don't know. I mean, what do you think? I mean, minus the typo. There is a typo in it. But I did it like it.
There's a typo in it. The grammar and place in me was like, there's a typo.
Yeah, I did it.
And I battled for a while. Should I tell him that there's a typo? I almost let it go. But
I think I would have eventually noticed.
I couldn't keep that secret.
I would have eventually noticed. But yeah, minus the typo, I think it's pretty good. It's not a professional video, but you can see my progress for sure.
I'm really proud of you.
Yeah, I've watched it like 20 times.
It's a good video.
Yeah, it's and I think the song goes well with it too.
It does.
Yeah, and
I'm so proud of you. Like I don't even know how to say it. It's just I'm proud of you.
Well, thank you so much. So, are you excited about all the shows that we're going to be doing?
Yeah, I'm excited.
I am too.
It didn't seem real until like just this moment when we fired up the mics.
Yeah. Like
it just seemed like, okay, we're going to do this. It's going to be fun. And then all of a sudden it was like an old flame came up in me and I was like, Allie Top broadcasting alongside the man, the myth, the legend. Like, it was great. I'm excited, especially for the CMA Fest.
Yeah, and I hope the show sounds good.
Yeah, I hope we don't go back and it sounds like...
Because it might. You never know.
That's happened before, and I'm like, oh.
You never know. But yeah, everybody look for the live broadcast on Facebook, and you can always catch us live on chris.program.com. And if you do miss the live show and you're not my friend on Facebook, then you can always go back and listen to us.
Suck.
You can listen to us on Spreaker. You can go to chris.program.com. You can go to iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Player FM. I don't know. There's lots of places.
You know what I just realized?
What's
now
that?
we have Facebook Live, people can see like all my shenanigans. Like when I go like this.
Yeah,
or
just
when I,
don't
like,
knock
dance
anything
in the
over.
chair. Yes.
Yeah, don't knock your water over.
That would be embarrassing.
That would be kind of embarrassing.
And then you wouldn't be able to play Injustice anymore because it would have spilled on your iPad.
That's very true.
Oh, we're going to commercial.
Albert Einstein was not able to speak until he was almost 4 years old. His teachers said he would never amount to much.
The Beatles were rejected by a record company who said, "We don't like their sound. They have no future in show business."
Oprah Winfrey was demoted from her job as a news anchor because she wasn't fit for television.
Walt Disney was fired from a newspaper for lacking imagination and having no original ideas.
Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team.
Beethoven's music teacher once told him that he was a hopeless composer.
The Chris Top Program, working on being awesome worldwide.
Congratulations to Miranda Lambert.
She got a new husband.
Rusa says
so
she's
weird.
not going to judge us.
Yeah, I've been throwing shade at myself.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's because you're so humble. You can throw shade at yourself. That's why I do it all the time.
Because you're humble.
Because I'm so humble.
The humblest of the humbles.
So we're going to have cheeseburger steaks today. This is what you eat on a diet.
Yes.
This is what I had for breakfast. I had, and I call it a diet, but it's not. It's just how I am now. But I had a pretty big omelet. It filled up, I don't know. It was filled up my plate. I guess it was 3 eggs. I don't know. So 3 eggs, ham, and Swiss cheese in the omelet.
Eggs and ham.
And I had okra. And I think we'll probably have okra again for lunch. And we're going to have like these big cheeseburger steaks with onions on them and stuff. So they should be pretty good. And I didn't start doing this till recently, but every once in a while we'll have a glass of wine at night. And I still manage to maintain or I still lose weight when I have the wine. Don't know what it is, but it's kind of fun. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's nice. It's a good way to unwind, I think, after a crazy day.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Not that these next couple days are going to be too crazy because I'm off work.
Right. Uh-huh. And
Yeah.
it's just like we can chill. We've been
Yeah.
watching a lot of true crime on Netflix.
We have been watching it, and it's kind of one of those things you get to when it's like, man, there's nothing else to watch, so I'm going to try this, but then it's really good.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's just I'm watching something that I'm used to watching all the time anyway, because I watch it a lot on YouTube.
That implies a lot of like bad stuff. Like we're watching true crime, and then you're like, but that's stuff I'm used to watching all the time anyway. I mean, it implies that you're a fugitive.
No, I'm not a fugitive. I just learn
Or that
about...
you're like you wear a hoodie all the time?
No, I just learn about people solving crimes. Like, this is a good thing.
Evil people wear hoodies.
I wear hoodies a lot, but that doesn't mean I'm
Yeah.
evil.
So if I take you to the movie theater and you have a hoodie on, then more than likely you're recording that movie on your phone. And then you're going to
Not true.
sell it
No.
later. Yeah.
I know somebody who did that and sold like a movie to my cousin or something, and then she gave him to me. But I was a kid and didn't know about her.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't put you in jail.
Would I go to jail for that?
Maybe. Well, I think there's
something?
warnings at the end of every movie
For
that you
getting
watch.
something that was stolen? Would
I
go
think
to jail
so.
for
It's
that?
like, well, if I stole a car and gave it to you, you know, and
Well, what if... Okay, so...
I don't know. I guess if you unknowingly
The law
bought it
is a
from
little
me
tricky.
and I had fake paperwork, I don't know how
need
that
to get a
works.
lawyer on
I'm
here.
not a lawyer. I'm not a cop.
Better call Saul.
I don't know. I can't wait for that show to come back on
Right.
too. We watch so much TV, man.
I want to know if Chuck is actually dead.
Yeah, I don't even remember like what happened. I'm gonna have to watch the recaps.
He like went really crazy and he caught his house on fire.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah. But they need to hurry up and start the show because my memory it's not as good as it used to be, so I can't remember stuff long enough.
Ye old memory.
Yeah, that's why I like to find really good shows that are like 9 or 10 seasons into it, and then I can just watch them all back to back. That way I can follow it, really well. So anyway, but I just want to talk about the weight loss. I want to talk about just vaguely about CMA Fest. We're going to switch it up this year. We're going to have the voting on the website for a few categories, not as many as in the past, because there's going to be something else going on at the actual CMA Fest on the last day. So that'll be interesting. But pretty much the interviews will all be the same. We'll start them on Thursday. We'll go from like 11 until 7. Same thing on Friday. Same thing on Saturday. And then the actual award ceremony / mystery.
Mystery.
Like I think from 5 until 8 or 5:30 till something. I don't know. Somewhere in there. But I can feel my nose starting to clog up and stuff. So we're going to have to end this pretty soon.
Up, yeah.
Yeah. So was this fun? I mean,
This was fun.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering why I was even nervous now. It's just
Right? Because now it's second nature. It's
It's
like
like riding a
bike.
yeah.
Jinx.
It's like riding a bike, I guess. But I feel good. I feel good about sitting in front of the camera. I mean, I know I'm still okay. I got to say this.
Right where it is.
I got to say this. A year ago, I was morbidly obese. Now, I am this close, and if you're just listening, I'm like a centimeter away from being fat.
Yay, being fat!
Yes, I can't wait to be fat. It's like I went from morbidly obese to obese is where I'm at now, and I'm just like right on the verge of being fat. And that's according to all the charts and stuff. But hey, dude,
Those charts are impressive.
I've worked hard for fat.
Right?
I'll take it. I will take it. I will celebrate the hell out of that day.
You should
when I
eat
get
cake
there.
that day.
No. But yeah, I went from a 4X shirt that was starting to get a little snug, and I went from, I think I even had some pants that were size 60 at one time. 56s, 58, 60, somewhere in there, and now I'm down to 34s. So, I don't know. A lot of headway. 3 ring sizes. My Fitbit's loose. Everything's loose. Even when I sit and drive in the car, it just feels better in the seat.
Yeah, because it's not like you're consumed by
I can
everything.
I can use the armrest now and not like
not topple over.
not fall off over it and stuff. Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah. I'm so excited about CMA Fest.
You've always looked uncomfortable in the car.
Yeah, not anymore though.
Yeah, now you're just like, hey.
Like right now, I can sit here in my chair, and I never knew this, but I love sitting like a chick.
I love that.
Yeah, I never was able to do that. You know, like how women cross
their legs.
Yeah. Wait, should I have said that? Is that okay to say?
I mean, I burped into the microphone earlier, so I think that's okay.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like a feminist thing, isn't it? Like I sit like a chick.
I mean, I don't see why. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, in this day and age, you can be whatever you want to be. So if you want to sit like a chick,
No, but I mean, just calling like a lady a chick and like
I call other
just
ladies
assuming
chicks.
all ladies sit like that.
Yeah, some
See, there
ladies.
could be something in there.
Some
Yeah.
ladies don't sit like that, so
Yeah.
you're probably really being insensitive there.
Yeah.
You should
I guess so.
apologize right
I
now.
like to apologize to all of the non-feminine ladies that sit like men. Or see, there I did it again.
Wow, your
I
apology
just assumed
sucked.
all men sit like men.
There's no
Yeah.
redemption for
Yeah,
you.
so that's just wrong.
I'm
But-
married to a misogynist.
But anyway, I like being able to cross my legs like this just because I couldn't do it before. I could barely cross my legs before. Anyway, I don't want to spend the whole season talking about my weight loss, so that's why we're doing this too, just so I can kind of get it out of the system, because people are going to bring it up on the show.
Right. They're going to be like, hey, you look
Yeah.
good. You
Yeah.
look hot.
They're going to bring it up on the show, but we're not going to talk about it too
if you're
long.
married.
A lady did ask me that the other day. Well, no, she didn't ask me if I was married, but she looked, saw I had a ring, and she was like, "Oh, you married?" I was like, "Yeah, but if I wasn't," but she was an older lady. Yeah. But it was nice though. I mean, she wouldn't have said that last year. She'd be like, "Ooh, look at that big guy over there." You know.
But now she was disappointed.
Yeah. Now she's disappointed because she saw my ring, my
She
silicone
can't-
ring.
She can't hit you up.
Yeah. But anyway, we're gonna end the show. You got anything else? Because I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Ready to eat, man.
I've been working on more writing, so expect that.
So where are you writing at? Like, what are you doing?
I'm doing everything. I'm trying to do more. Like right now, I work for a company called Poop 911, And what they do is like they go out and into like pet owners' yards and scoop the poop out so the owners don't have to do it. And so what I'll do is I'll write the ads and stuff. He's blowing his nose live.
I was wiping my nose.
I'll write the ads and stuff, and then I'll write some articles and stuff. And they're kind of taking a break right now just to get the site set up, but that's what I've been doing. And I am writing articles for the Chris Top program.
You are, and they're good articles too.
Oh, thank you.
They're some of them are kind of racy.
They're racy?
Yeah,
What's
we can
that
take
mean?
a look at them here real
Racy.
quick.
Is that I don't
a good
know.
thing? It just sounded
that
right.
Sounds
Well, look, if you go
sketchy.
to Chris Top program and you click on, I'm going to wipe my nose again, and you click on the blog. I was real creative with this. Home blog and then WOBA Awards.
Yes.
Yeah, I was really creative.
Very.
But if you go to the blog page, you'll see everything that Allie's written. And you can tell the difference between what she writes and what I write.
Because
like Allie's has got like 5,000, and then you go down to mine and it's got
7.
Oh, that's the date. I was like, I got 6, but that was actually February 6th.
Oh,
I got 8
eight
now.
views.
Eat that, Allie Top. But yeah, so
Bravo.
You'll definitely want to go there and read her articles and not mine. For sure.
Read his articles. His articles are good.
But
he just doesn't promote himself.
But we've got a button. It's called the bacon button at the top. And in some of your past writing lives, they had a button like where people could like go to the page and buy you a coffee. Mm-hmm. And it was like a $3 deal. If they liked the article, they could tip you $3 basically.
Yeah.
But we call it bacon on here because Allie loves her bacon.
Fun, yeah.
And bacon button's fun to say. And
bacon button.
Yeah, we just make it $1. So I mean, if you want to throw some money at Allie for being a great writer, then you should. It's kind of cool. But you can go there and you can look at all of our articles and
I finished writing a book too, so I just am like polishing it up a little bit and then trying to get it out there. So I've done that as well.
So are you going to self-publish or what?
Sprint gives you the best of both worlds.
Hey, there you go. You're welcome, Sprint.
Thanks. I use Sprint. You use Sprint. I don't know, because like I'm back and forth between the options to where it's like, I don't know what to do.
Well, you just take your time. I mean, there's no hurry.
Yeah.
Just do what you got to do.
I'm just ready to get it out there.
Yep. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you about CMA Fest?
10,000.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing a tux again for the last day.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a dress.
Yeah,
probably get my nails done again.
I'm not proposing again.
Yeah, we're already married,
So you know.
so we can't get married again.
Right, we could.
The divorce. I'm just kidding.
We could. Everybody has a puzzled look on their face. Like whenever I tell them that it was a surprise wedding, they're like, "Well, did you have a justice of the peace there? How did that even work?"
Right? And people ask me the same thing.
Yeah, but I guess the
ceremony happened that day, and then it was legal the next day.
Yeah, that's how we did. That way, too, she still had a day to back out of the whole thing if she was like, well, I was caught up in the moment. But no, you were 100% ready to go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it all worked out pretty good. But in case you don't know the backstory, I proposed to Allie at CMA Fest 2017, and we got married 5 minutes later.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, so
you can't really top the wedding, even if we were to stage like a fake breakup or something.
That's
like,
true.
Because that's what I was like, the divorce, like a really dramatic one. We could stage something, but I'm not one for drama, and I'm not going to leave you.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
I hope not. No, not anytime soon, anyway.
Not anytime ever.
Okay, good. But I guess we're going to end the show up now because I need to really blow my nose. And I don't want to do that.
I do too. Yeah. We both are sick.
But I do appreciate all of you who listen, whether it's on Spreaker or iHeartRadio or Stitcher, just wherever it is. Thank you so much. I do not, nor will I ever take any of you for granted, because I know there's a million other things you could be doing, but guess what? You chose to listen to us, and it makes me feel pretty darn good. Until we broadcast again, remember this: life is good. We're gone.
Maybe a dark things might be looking grim. I guess it's time for an acronym.
2, 3, 4.